Hello again, DB here. This is April the 9th, 2011. It's Saturday afternoon. Just want to make a quick little video, talk about the ugly truth. And that would be that our government is definitely going to implode this economy via the Federal Reserve System. For anyone out there that doesn't understand this at this point, just take a look. You have the Federal Reserve monetizing our national debt right now. They are the majority purchaser of all U.S. Treasuries. Over $600 billion have been purchased in the last 6 or 7 months now by the Federal Reserve. U.S. Treasury notes aren't selling. Very minimal amounts are selling whenever they put them up for sale now. Other countries just aren't participating. The dollar index continues to drop, which is devaluing the dollar as well. Just take a look at prices. Gasoline is on its way up. Commodities like corn, soybean, wheat, sugar, all the commodities that are needed for people to survive on are all increasing at a rapid rate, and that's due to the devaluation of the dollar. Thanks to the Federal Reserve. So have no illusions. Everything's going to get a lot more expensive in the coming months, and we all know that. And if you don't, you better get with the program. But anyway, what I want to talk about today was what are we going to do as a people? Obviously, the Republican and Democratic parties in Congress are working together to continue the scam and the cover-up of the collapse that occurred in 2008, and that's not going to change. Tea Party members or no, we're still headed down the same path where the parties are just working together and perpetuating the problem. Accomplice to the Federal Reserve and Wall Street banks. And we that are awake and understand this and see it have been preparing as best we can for the inevitable collapse, because it is coming. But what are we going to do about it? Elections aren't working. Even when, like I say, the Tea Party people thought that their candidates were going to get in there and make a difference. But they keep folding too. I mean, they keep voting, providing the necessary votes to keep the big scam and cover up going on, and we see it. But as a people, what are we going to do? You know, we're going to sit back. This is what I think will happen. We're going to sit back and slowly let it deteriorate, like we have been doing. And then the shit will hit the fan, and everyone will be like, well, we knew it was coming, now we have to do the survival thing. But that's really not a plan. I mean, we're going to be reacting to the conditions that occur once the economy does completely implode. I would like to think that somehow, some way, we as a people could come together and reclaim our republic from the criminals that have hijacked it and created this crisis, this economic crisis around the country and around the world. Because make no mistake about it, guys, the United States economy implodes, the rest of the world's going to go down with it. And it's not just going to be an ugly situation here. It's going to be that way around the world. Some of the stronger economies may survive it. It's hard to say. It's going to depend on what the governments in those nations do. China, Germany could possibly survive it. But you look at the national debt percentage of European nations, they're done for, guys. Germany is probably in the best position of all the European nations as far as them having a low percentage of debt. But the UK, you guys are toast, man. You're over 300%. I mean, look on the U.S. What is that? USdebt.org, and you can click on the national or international or world button on there, and it'll show you a breakdown of the major economies. And the UK's toast. But we're probably just going to sit back as a people until it happens, instead of rising up and taking back the Republic and restoring the Constitution. Sorry to say that, but that's where it's headed, and I think most of us know that at this point. But yeah, we're not going to reclaim our nation through the political system. I don't think they're going to let that happen. But I hope everyone's prepared, and any input on the topics I've brought up, please make a comment about it. But that's all I have to say. I just wanted to chime in a little bit on where things seem to be headed and how fast. Possibly, I don't know, maybe we could have an economic collapse by the end of this year, by the end of this summer. It's hard to say how long they can keep pumping it up. As long as the Congress supports the Federal Reserve in this scam that's being brought upon the country and the world. But that's all I really had to say today. Guys, thanks for your time. I hope everybody's ready. If you're not, get ready now, because you're running out of time. Have a good day.